Hello and welcome again to another episode of Open Up at the Workplace. My name is Lizzy and I'm here with Marta, our head of people. And the theme of this month is self-confidence. And because of that, Marta, I have a question for you. So I'm curious, if you look to managers, what kind of skills or what kind of trainings do you think is needed for them to be good leaders of people?
Nice, thanks Lizzy, nice to be here again. Well, I think of course we can talk for a long time about what are relevant skills that you need to have as a people leader. And of course, some will also depend a little bit on your function, your company, your industry, and so on. I think it's something that is talked a lot about in HR is how often people get promoted to a leadership role because they've been very good contributors and they've been really high performers when it comes to sort of contributing more on an individual level. And I think that honestly happens everywhere or mostly everywhere. And but it also comes with then promoting people into management that maybe they don't have the right skills or also maybe not even the right ambition, right, to go into that path. So I think for me, if I had to name one, the number one skill that I think is very important to have or to develop when you want to grow into leadership is self-awareness and self-reflection. If you know yourself and if you know, let's say, your pitfalls, and if you know the areas where you are very good and the areas where you need to improve, that will also make you a better leader and also, be able to help others grow, but also, make sure that you're also growing, right, with your team. They also have feedback for you and they also help you grow into a better leader. So that would be the first thing that comes to my mind, self-awareness, self-reflection.
Yeah, great. So do you have any idea how you can improve this self-awareness or self-reflection?
Yeah, so I mean, I think everyone goes at it on their own way. And of course, in different companies, you also have programs for this, how to train leaders on doing this. For example, at OpenUp, we do have at least once a quarter a workshop where we touch on a certain people topic, be it how to give feedback, be it indeed a more reflection moment. So I think it is important as a company to identify, first of all, who is your group of leaders? Where are they at? And probably different people are at different levels of skills, and then sort of take it from there and make sure that you have identified the skills that are important to you and to your company and to your values and to who you are. And sort of do it together, train from there. Yeah.
So really identify where are they, what do they need to learn more about themselves, also are able to connect with their team.
Yeah, indeed, and also sometimes it comes to the simple things, like if we talk about how can leaders also be there to support their teams around well-being. Well, it starts always with yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So like, are they setting the right boundaries themselves as leaders? Mm-hmm. Do they have a good balance? Do they have a good well-being routine around them? And then only then you can show up for others, right?
Yes. And I can also imagine that serves as a role model for the team.
Yeah.
If you take care of yourself. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is that often people become managers because they're good contributors, but it's also very important that they have good self-reflection skills. And I'm also curious how empathy plays a role in this.
Yeah, so I think, of course, it's a fundamental skill as a leader to be empathetic. And again, you can develop that in different ways. I think another skill that comes to my mind that I think is really crucial and sort of fundamental is active listening. So are you really taking the time to listen to your team members and your colleagues on what they need, and really taking a step back and pausing and letting go of your own opinions, thoughts and emotions? I think that, if you start there, you will, of course, improve your empathy. And it's also something that we all can always grow into, right? No one is born with all the skills. And I think no matter how empathetic you are, you can always grow more.
Yes. I definitely think that if you are going to the same level as the other person by really listening, actively listening, you automatically step into their shoes a bit more and there's more empathy. So a great skill that you can develop to get more empathy, to have more empathy for the other person.
Yeah. Thanks, Lizzy, for your question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Marta. Till next time.